Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the SaltCast. I'm your host, Alex. I'm here with Sebastian and Bert, my two co-hosts.
Welcome.
How are you guys doing today?
Yeah, chill.
Pretty good.
That's good. Today is going to be a free-flowing episode. We don't have anything specific that we're going to talk about. We're going to run through some things that are going on, current events, a little bit of news, and yeah, we'll see where the conversation takes us. Who wants to start off with news?
Should I go first?
Yeah, Bert, because you probably have the least.
Yeah, as always. I don't know. There was this new lawsuit that's being filed, or a class action lawsuit against Ubisoft, because of, I should have Googled the game, but there was a game that they had it was like a single player. It was a game that could have been like offline single player, but required a server, and they shut down the game.
Another one of those.
Yeah, so they shut down the game, and so people lost the game, and they were kind of pissed off about that.
Right.
So they're starting
basically another one
lawsuit.
of those like digital get bodied situations.
Yeah, pretty much, where they'll probably end up losing because of this toxic
terms and conditions that you're forced to accept,
and no one reads. That.
Yeah, they probably already agreed to get fucked and didn't realize.
I don't know. It just is annoying. How it's kind of telling or annoying how often it's happening nowadays. It makes you think about the future.
I do agree that
gaming industry.
Imagine if games that you were buying on the store or something said that this game will eventually shut down. This game has a shelf life. I feel like a lot of games wouldn't sell.
I do.
People knew.
Agree with you in most cases that I wish that wasn't the case. Obviously, for some, it's obvious if it's an online-only game. You
like World of Warcraft.
Yeah, but even World of Warcraft is old as shit and still grinding. But yeah, for a single-player game, like you're saying, it's really just super troll. Worse than normal.
Yeah. Well, it's the game could have easily been offline, locally done, and whatever. Used AI.
Yeah, I think the reason they do that, not that it's a good reason, but the reason they always do this always online type of thing is supposed to be piracy prevention. But I mean, I don't know the actual numbers, but I feel like there can't be that many people that pirate games, right?
I don't really know.
At least not good games. Those dog shit games, yeah, sure, I guess maybe people would pirate those, but you're losing money with or without those people because your game sucks. But your big AAA games, most of them, even AA games and a lot of indie games these days, shit, people buy shit. I feel they don't I feel like people aren't trying to get stuff free, at least not the majority in gaming.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of people that go if you're buying a game, most people will just go out go on Steam and whatever and buy the game.
Exactly. It's not like the old days, right? Because the beginner gamer generation is now 20s, 30s, even 40s. So they just buy shit,
Mm-hmm.
And then obviously you do have the kids and stuff, but they're playing that other stuff. They're not playing these kinds of games. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel piracy is probably a factor, but I feel like the people that are going to pirate your game weren't going to buy it anyways.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, obviously.
So it's and then
no, but if they couldn't pirate it, or if they could get the game for free, they probably wouldn't have played it anyways. They're just doing it cuz.
Yeah, and maybe by letting them pirate, by them pirating your game, you get them involved in the franchise, and then they'll go out and buy the next game.
I also
or even they'll go out and buy a copy of the game they pirated because they're damn, this game's good, and I want to play it on my Switch or something.
Put out more game demos is what we should be doing.
Yeah, get people
You remember when game demos were a thing? Xbox Live used to have them all the time. You play 30 minutes an hour, and then it locks you. You can
That's still a thing.
Yeah, but they're not common. I feel
on a lot of Xbox games do it.
I remember back on the 360, I used to play so many game demos. I remember I played the Just Cause 2 30-minute demo probably 100 times. It was just so good.
I do remember that. That was fun.
Game demos need to like be a bigger thing, I feel like.
Yeah, well, it lets people get a feel for your game
exactly
before they invest money, because it's kind of hard to get into a new game if you don't know how, like, if you're not gonna like it or not.
Exactly. And like I said with that, just for example, Just Cause, right? I played the Just Cause 2 demo a ton of times. I loved it. I was too poor at the time. I was like 10, so I didn't have any money, so I couldn't buy the game. But then eventually I grew older. I bought Just Cause 2. I bought Just Cause 3. I bought Just Cause 4, which isn't that great, but Just Cause 3 was fun. Like I got into the series because of that demo.
Yeah. It's like at a grocery store, they give out free samples. They don't really do that with video games all too often. Like, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Steam has a good way of, like, they have like their free weekends for some games.
Steam has a good refund policy, which helps trial games too.
Yeah, exactly. It is unfortunate though, depending on the game, where like, because some games don't actually get good right away. Like they're okay, but you don't get hooked until you're past that like refund thing. But that's more on the developer than Steam.
Yeah, but
I do think their free weekends are huge. The fact that, like, you know, at least once a month there's some kind of game that this game's free for the weekend. That's a huge trial period, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure. And I'm sure the developers appreciate the sales and the boost in sales.
Yeah.
And if people were thinking about thinking about buying that game, and suddenly it's free.
Plus,
install it, play it, and then if you like it, you
helps the game community. Like, I go back on MCC every time it's on a free weekend because
there's more people
it's like stacked with players every time.
Yeah.
That's like usually the only time I actually play it these days is, oh, it's a free weekend, I'll hop in because now I can play the game modes that are normally empty.
Yeah, that's pretty.
That's true. Well, that sucks though for those people. Do you know what the game's called?
No, let me Google it real quick. I should have did that.
It sucks, man, that single player games are like that. I remember it was a big thing when The Crew shut down.
It was The Crew.
Oh.
It's The Crew. Because that game could have been like, there was a multiplayer aspect, but there was also there was also a single player aspect that could have been done. That just wasn't.
The Crew was fun too. I actually played that game.
Yeah, I feel like companies should like be like sort of like future-proofing their products to a degree. Like, yeah, you don't need to have like constant server support, and like not every game is gonna have that.
I think you should just pull the Valve Classic. When you're not supporting a game anymore, give it to the community, because
yeah, pretty much.
Like games like Gary's Mod or most of the Counter-Strike games, Team Fortress 2, are like stacked with players all the time, and they never do anything to them. It's just because the community can do whatever they want with the game. Yeah.
Or if it like requires a bit of like multiplayer, just like the people who host the servers themselves.
Yeah, you know what that reminds me of? To do it. This isn't recent, but there's this thing where like some group of people went back and they like remade the like Xbox Live servers for 360s, and you can like go and play like all the original Halos on it now, which is pretty cool.
That is very cool. I'm sure they'll get sued.
I don't think so. I think like there was a thing where they were allowed to do it or something. I can't remember exactly. It was like a big deal because 2 days ago was big news actually. 2 days ago was Halo 2's 20th anniversary.
Nice.
So that like specific thing of Halo 2 playing it was like stacked. Everyone was playing that. Community hosted a big like tournament on Halo 2.
Microsoft. When was the anniversary?
Sunday.
Oh, nice. Speaking of game anniversaries, it's Skyrim's like 13th birthday yesterday or today or something.
Let's 11/11. Yeah, yesterday 11/11/11. 13. Wow.
That's 13 crazy. Years of Skyrim. That Elder Scrolls 6 should be here by the time we're dead.
That means Dovahkiin is 13.
Yeah, the Dovahkiin kid.
Do you know that, Bert? Do you know that story?
No.
Bethesda did a thing. This family ended up getting scammed, we found out in the long run. But they did a thing where a baby born on 11/11/11, the release day of Skyrim. If you name it Dovahkiin, you get free Elder Scrolls games for life. And then they haven't come out with another one.
I mean, Elder Scrolls Online.
I guess. I don't know if that counts, though, because it's not from them. But, like, imagine your kid's like, hey, you get, if it ever comes out, you get it. Maybe that's what they're waiting for, the kid to be old enough to play it. You know?
That's been their strategy this whole time.
It might be, how many fights have been caused because of the naming over this?
Here's the thing, though. It might be Bethesda games, so maybe they got, like, Fallout's, what's that space one?
Can't even remember the name.
Outer Worlds?
No, Outer Worlds is
Bert,
good.
You fool.
The bad one. Starfield.
Oh.
Those might have been included. It was definitely Elder Scrolls games. It might be Bethesda games. But the point is, if it's Elder Scrolls games, there hasn't been one.
Imagine being named Dovahkiin.
Yeah, that's so troll. They could have at least made it like a kind of normal name, you know?
Like Ayala the Huntress.
That's the homie.
The homie?
It's a very long name.
Well, it's a name and a title, not just the name.
But you don't give your kid a title.
I love Skyrim. Makes me want to go back and play it.
Yeah, speaking of Skyrim, actually, because we're on it, I'm going to do a quick side step off of news. I started playing ESO again.
What the freak? I wanted to play.
You guys always say that. You're like, I want to start playing Red Dead. And then I played Red Dead for 2 months and no one played with me. I want to start playing Sea of Thieves. I played that shit for 2 months and no one played with me. I want to start playing ESO. Well, I started that too.
Well, guess I won't play with you now.
That's probably what'll happen. I don't know why. Like, I tell you guys every time and no one plays.
They don't always know when you're on.
I guess that's fair. But if you want to play ESO with me, let me know. I think it's a better game to... we always make the mistake of we need to do everything together. We don't need to do that. You just play it whenever you want. And then if someone wants to hop on with you, you play with
the best way to play it. I think that's the best way to go through it.
Because, like, questing, I like to do that alone because I actually listen to it. And if someone's running ahead completing shit and I'm talking to someone, it's not fun.
Fair.
I like listening to everything too. Especially if it's main quest stuff.
Yeah, if it's a quest I've done, I'll do it with someone. That's fun. Like, I can wait. I'll just stand there and let you read or listen or whatever you want and then go wherever it is, you know? Like,
yeah, makes sense.
How it is. It's a fun game. Yeah. I like it. I want to hopefully make it my main game because I haven't had a main game since like I stopped maining Halo, and I want a main game again.
Yeah, it's
my main game lately has been Black Ops 6.
I haven't really played a game in a while. Life is Strange.
Black Ops 6 surprisingly is really good for a Call of Duty. Well, like, it's probably the most fun I've had playing Call of Duty in the last maybe like 4 years.
I haven't even played a Call of Duty in over 4 years.
Yeah, this one's good.
I was watching someone play it. It looked okay.
The Black Ops are always the better ones, though, right? Like, even the bad Black Ops are still better than good of not Black Ops.
The Treyarch games are always good, usually.
They're at least okay.
Thing is like, I remember Black Ops 3, and we're at Black Ops 6. I don't remember ever there being a Black Ops 4 or 5.
Well, one is Cold War.
Is that what it is? There is a Black Ops 4, I know that.
Then 5 is Cold War.
Dang.
But
yeah, it's fun. It's good. I think it's really good.
I think I only played 1, 2,
the Zombies
and 3.
Easter egg. I did the Zombies Easter egg on both the maps. Zombies is back, to me at least, I think. It's been really fun.
That's cool that Zombies is back, because Zombies died after Black Ops 3. And Black Ops 3
make me buy the game.
Even was kind of wild. If you get it, Bert, you're on... Oh, but Call of Duty is multi-platform, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
I don't know. I don't think I want to play Call of Duty. I'm trying to main ESO.
You guys should do... just for Zombies. Zombies is fun.
I heard that the campaign is really good.
It is pretty good, yeah. I played a little bit of it, but not much. I want to do all of the Zombies Easter eggs in every Zombies map.
Probably 100 gigs, 150 maybe.
No, I don't remember.
Call of Duties are always massive.
Let's find out.
Don't they make you download other stuff? Because on PC it's like Call of Duty Hub or something.
Oh, they have their hub thing.
Oh, you have to
But you can pick and choose like with MCC what you want, what you don't want. You can download just the campaign, just the multiplayer, like
128 gigabytes minimum.
That's a lot.
120 is really not that much for a modern day game, I think.
It's more than it's more than it should be, but it is around the norm. Like, yeah, I guess AAA games these days are 80 to 150 usually.
Once we get into like the 140s and 30s, I'm like, holy crap.
What do you feel like, Bert? Are too complacent with making their games big.
It's because they don't have to fuck with discs anymore. They're like,
no,
who cares?
Like, because storage has gotten cheaper. Developers think that they can make their games bigger, but it's like kind of uncourteous towards the user.
I mean, a lot of it comes down to asset files, audio files, stuff like that.
Well, you can compress that shit.
They just don't. Specifically, Call of Duty is like known for not compressing anything.
Like there should
Bert,
be.
You know what map they're bringing back?
A degree of optimization. Horizon Drop.
Yeah, how'd you know?
I don't know. Just a hopeful wish.
Wow, yeah, they're bringing that one back.
Yeah, fuck.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's damn, I really am. I'm gonna buy this game.
That map is awesome. I love that map.
Like, I want to play BO3.
I do too. I want to do all of the zombies Easter eggs back from the BO1 days.
I never did those ones. I've only done BO3. I'll do it.
But the thing is, you need 4 for the original Black Ops maps.
Then I won't do it.
That's the problem.
We wouldn't even know a fourth person that would. We'd have to do it on PC for the Black Ops, the original ones.
Message Diesel. Remember him?
Oh yeah.
If it's some person I've never met, I'm fine with that. Anyways,
some person you've never met?
Yeah.
Let's just go make a friend online, random guy.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay, so that's cool though that Black Ops is back. I mean, like, I love Call of Duty even though I haven't fucking played it since the last one I've actually played, like committed to, was World War II, and I didn't like any of it except for that one game mode where you like push the tanks. I thought that was cool.
That one sucks.
But yeah. That was the last one that I actually bought and played. So it's been a long time since I played. I know they say like the Modern Warfare remakes are pretty good, even though they're not actually remakes.
I didn't even play those.
Well, I don't know.
And I liked MW2 and Modern Warfare and those ones.
I've heard the best one is the Modern Warfare 2019. The like original Modern Warfare remake is better than the other two. I heard.
That's what most people said.
Because that one they actually did the campaign like 1 for 1.
I think with Call of Duty, you get the most for your money with that because you know what you're getting, like that experience, the Call of Duty experience, and people like roast Call of Duty for not innovating and stuff, but realistically, they are the ones that have innovated within the first-person shooter genre, especially multiplayer and stuff. They're the ones that came up with XP and leveling and that kind of thing. Prestige.
That should have been years ago, though.
But they haven't done anything new. They like made one thing and rode the wave.
I don't know. I haven't played one in 10 years, so.
I mean, this Omni movement thing is pretty sick.
They kind of stole that from Helldivers, though.
Is that like?
Yeah, and like sliding and diving and everything backward. Like you can move. It's just a lot easier to move and see everything.
I think that's just more that like that's very common in PC games. You know, like it might just be that.
I guess because you can just flick your mouse and do it.
Yeah, but like just having your movement in any direction is like I'm thinking like Killing Floor or something like that. You know, you can sprint, you can jump, you can do anything in any direction, stuff like that.
Helldivers too.
Helldivers as well, yeah.
But it's different because it's third person.
Killing Floor isn't.
You can go in first person in Helldivers if you're aimed in.
Yeah, that's hard though. But I was gonna say, Call of Duty, you get the multiplayer, you get the campaign, you get zombies, and then you get Warzone too on top of it.
Like, maybe these days, but there was a period of time where they dodged like their campaigns were like 1 hour long. One of them didn't have a campaign. Like they were like phasing campaign out, but people complained so much they brought it back.
No, I'm saying just like right now, you're getting the most.
Yeah, right now maybe.
And it's a good experience right now. Like they had a stretch where they went through a slump and they released some bad ones back to back to back, but right now it's pretty good.
I've always thought that Call of Duty has like the peak of just guns feeling good in a game.
I agree with that.
Like that shooting a Call of Duty gun just feels the best. I've always thought that.
Right.
Bert?
The gunplay is really good in Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I assume it's still the same. It's been a while since I've played.
Yeah, it's good. I like it.
So that's cool. I'm glad it's like back on the rise because we went through a bad period. Halo was bad, Call of Duty was bad, Battlefield was bad, Assassin's Creed was bad.
Yeah.
So at least Call of Duty is good again. Maybe one of the like what I really want, obviously, like I would always wish for a good Halo, but what I desperately want right now, I want a good Battlefield, dude. Like, I feel like it's been so long since I've had that Battlefield experience.
Yeah, I haven't had that since Battlefield 3.
Yeah, me too. 4 was apparently good after launch when they fixed it, but I didn't play it after that.
I never got into Battlefield.
Battlefield is so freaking fun, except it hasn't been for years.
Yeah.
If a good one ever comes out, we're maining that, just so you know. Anyways.
Yeah. What other news do you have?
Bert, you done with yours?
Think so.
Okay, I have awesome news for Bert. We might actually do an episode on this. Probably not you, though, just me and Bert. Maybe me and Bert will do a duo and we'll lock it in the bank. But Cobra Kai is coming back Friday.
Oh, yeah. That was pretty hype. I think I saw that.
We'll watch those 5 episodes, I believe it is, and we'll bank an episode on that.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. One thing I wanted to kind of bring up. I was watching Freerun again.
Let's go. Freerun rocks.
It still holds up.
It's
really
only
good.
It hasn't even been a year. Would you expect you to be, oh man, I was so young back then. It doesn't hold up. It's been like 6 months.
But like rewatching it, I still like it. Like my opinion on it hasn't changed.
So goddamn good. You have to watch it. I don't know. Like, how have you not? That's like, that is literally, it's going to sound cringe, but that shit is like artistically perfect.
It is
great ass show. And I also think that is one of those good animes for people who don't normally watch anime because it isn't like aggressive on the anime tropes. There's obviously a couple, but you're not seeing titties every 5 seconds.
That's true. Yeah, that's not really like you could watch this in the family room and not have to worry about who's going to walk in the room.
Jeez, Bert, what are you watching these days?
Bert has recommended me some shows that I've been like, holy crap, how could you recommend this and not be ashamed of yourself?
Sometimes I forget how bad they are until you'll tell me them. And I'm like, oh yeah, that did happen.
Oh man, Bert, you're just taking risks out here.
I just go and watch. I sit down, pull up my fucking chair, I'm eating cereal, I'm watching the show, and I just drop my spoon. Like, what the fuck is happening in this show?
It's funny. Most of the anime I watch is like recommended, or not recommended, but it's like on the featured page.
It sucks. Something that sucks about anime. I feel like there's a lot of like anime that are like amazing stories, and then they just like cripple themselves by throwing in some random incest. Like, why?
You're right.
Like, why did you have to ruin it?
Like, Jobless Reincarnation would be such a good anime if he wasn't reincarnated.
Exactly. If he wasn't having sex with his cousin when he's 40 and she's 12, maybe it would be good.
Like, if he was like actually 12 and not
related to her.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just bad.
This is so weird. What the heck?
These are the things that Bert recommends to me. And what sucks is like
that's like such a small part of a bigger story.
Yeah, but it's hard to like the main character.
Big part.
It's hard to like the main character when he's an SA king.
That's true. I don't know.
Well,
point is, Freerun doesn't do that. Watch it. It rocks.
Okay.
Seriously, though,
what
you
other
should watch
news?
it.
Cobra Kai and what else?
Yeah, Cobra Kai is coming back. That's super excited. I saw that Macaulay Culkin, the one guy from Home Alone. That's how you say his
Brenda
name.
Song's fiance.
Yeah, that's also what he's known as, I guess. Apparently, he's going to be in season 2 of the Fallout show.
He looks like a Fallout character.
He looks like a ghoul.
No, he looks a lot like Norm from Fallout. Rico. They got similar faces.
Those are just both those guys are just like a typical Fallout NPC to me.
Yeah, well, they look like the rat from Flushed Away.
Yeah, kind of.
It's funny.
Besides that, another thing, because we're on the show grind, Stranger Things put out their teaser for the next season. You guys seen that?
Yeah.
I did see that. Let's go, baby.
Doesn't really show anything, but I liked Stranger Things, so I'm kind of
Forgot that
excited.
show
I'm just
was a
glad that
thing.
they've said that it's happening.
It's next year. I didn't remember when it said, though. Does anyone?
No.
Nah, I don't remember.
It might have just said 2025. It's going to be weird, though, because those kids are like 25 now. It's like, they're going to be like, we're still in middle school.
Millie Bobby Brown's engaged now.
Yeah, but they're middle school kids in the show.
Not anymore.
They might be high school kids, actually. I don't know, but they're old as shit. This show, I mean, it's a good show, but like, goddamn, it's taking forever.
Yeah, I wonder.
Are you upset that Millie Bobby Brown's engaged now?
Not particularly, no.
Well, that's good.
You guys are both around the same age.
Cool. She's
I thought
also
she was
famous.
your celebrity crush.
That's a bit
No.
young for engagement.
20?
I think
21?
so.
Yeah, it is. I don't know. I mean, there's some girls from my high school that's like already pregnant and having kids.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, that happens.
that used to
funny.
happen to girls in high school for me.
Sure, it happened at my school. Just didn't notice.
You'd never notice them giving birth in class?
No, that happened during class.
Not in the classroom, but in the school.
I wasn't there very long.
Well, we didn't go to the same school. I'm saying this
No, I
happened
know.
to me at my school.
That's funny.
Yeah, not in the middle of the classroom, though. We didn't all watch.
I don't know. I thought it was like a
I
health
almost said I
class or
watched.
something.
I went to both of your guys' high schools.
Let's
You
go.
did.
Yeah.
You graduated from mine.
That's true.
Yep.
To continue my news, slightly less important news, but I thought it was kind of cool. They added Raven to Multiverses.
Raven from Teen Titans.
That's the one, yeah.
Heck
Holy
yeah.
crap.
Raven is the coolest Teen Titan.
She is. I love Raven.
Raven's awesome.
She has cool spells.
Yeah, that's what you're looking
That's
at.
that's what you were interested
Bird
in.
is
her-
on
her
that
spells.
dummy mommy grind.
Whatever. You're the ones that said something first. I
I've
actually
never
gave a reason why I liked her.
He does have a point.
That's true. I actually have never played Multiverses, though, but it seems like
I
it's
did. It
still
was
holding
fun.
up, and the fact that they're still adding things is cool.
It's fun.
It is cool.
You could do Shaggy versus Raven, or Jake the Dog versus Batman.
Shaggy's like an Omega level being.
Yeah, he has like that super mode or whatever.
Where he uses
Yeah, he
2%
turns
of his
into, like,
Ultra
power.
Instinct
Super
Shaggy, that's what they call him.
Yes. Have you seen the videos of
Yeah,
that?
the
It's so
original
funny.
thing.
Actually, I remember
is
that.
Awesome.
That was
a
my
great
brain rot.
meme.
Good
So I was a
times.
freshman in high
Those
school
were the days.
when Big Chungus came out.
Oh, I forgot about Big Chungus.
Big Chungus.
Yeah,
You know
I
a
was in
meme I
my,
saw? Sorry, go.
I was in my Photoshop class, and I spent like maybe 30 minutes where I got a big Chungus, and I got a bunch of like little ones, and I did like a galaxy like cutout.
Galaxy
Big Chungus.
Big Chunk. You're
Yeah, so it was like one big, like an outline of big Chungus, and then a bunch of little ones inside. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I know what you mean, and that's cringe.
I know. I was in high school.
Anyways, I got two more things, and then we can move to someone else. These two are a bit bigger. Well, one of them is still in the same thing. Have you guys seen Arcane? Because Arcane season 2 is in progress right now.
No, I haven't.
Yeah, I haven't either. But everyone says Arcane is an amazing show and that it's one of Netflix's best animes. It's based off of League of Legends, if you don't know.
I did know that.
And apparently season 2 is holding up. That's what they say. I don't know. But that's cool. That's cool. If they have a $250 million budget for season 2.
Holy crap.
Yeah, Arcane is their big thing right now. And then I guess that's supposed to lead straight into Stranger Things, because I don't know of any other Netflix stuff that is going on between those.
I'm hyped for Stranger Things.
I am too. I hope they don't release one episode every fucking 3 months like last time.
I hate when shows do that. Just give me the whole thing.
Right?
That was one of the best TV experiences I've ever had, was watching Stranger Things.
I did enjoy that. Well, the season 3 and 4. Season 2 is dog shit. Season 1 is good.
Yeah, season 2 sucks.
The last 2 episodes of season 2 are okay. The teen team. I don't know what they're actually called, but they remind me of the teen team from Invincible, where she like runs away and finds a group of teens.
Yeah, that was so boring.
But then when she eventually comes back,
her mom. That was kind of cool though.
When she eventually comes back, then it's pretty good for the last 2 episodes of the season.
Yeah, she rolls in like a badass.
Yeah, season 3 is my favorite, I think, still, but I liked season 4 as well.
I just love the finales that are literal, like, it's a literal movie.
Yeah, and they run up that hill.
Oh, yes.
And then they get absolutely destroyed, bones broken, eyes sunk into head, blood that was brutal, dude.
Love a good
prediction right
ending.
now. Steve is dead, bro. He's dying in this show because every season they introduce someone who dies in his place. He's dying in the last season.
He probably sacrificed himself to save one of the kids. I also love
Steve to save, what's his name? The cool one. Dustin.
The fat one. Yeah.
He's not even fat anymore. It's crazy.
Yeah, he had a glow up.
Man, I am excited for that now that you mention it. Okay, next thing. This is kind of crazy gaming news, actually. Hideo Kojima, the original creator of Metal Gear. I'm sure you've heard of those games.
I have, actually.
The Silent Hill games. He worked on those. And
yeah,
his big thing, Death Stranding. You guys know that one?
The walking simulator?
Yeah, it's free to play on Xbox now.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. So he, without announcing to anyone or any news about it, somehow acquired the rights to his game from Sony and then just shadow dropped it on Xbox. Because he was working for Sony. That was a Sony exclusive, and he just bought it from them, I guess, and then dropped it on Xbox.
That just clicked in my head.
What happened with that game? Was it like a disappointment or what? Because I didn't know much about it.
It's one of those games where some people love it and some people hate it. It's like its own genre of game. People are like, you know how they say there's Souls-like games? Like Dark Souls? That's like a genre. Dark Souls type games. He like created a genre. People are like, it's a Strand type game, which most people see as boring. But apparently...
What does that translate to?
I don't know. Boring? Death Strand. I played it a little bit and I did not like it. It's super boring. You deliver packages, but I guess it just hits for some people. It's like one of those things where if you like it, you love it. Otherwise, it's dog shit.
Okay.
Interesting.
Just depends on the person, I guess.
Watch that be like my game of the year.
Yeah, you'll be like, holy shit, this hits.
Like guys, I understand now.
I mean, either way, it's still impressive in what, like 2018, 2019, 2020, whenever that game came out. This late in the game to somehow invent a genre of game is kind of crazy.
That's true. It's kind of hard to do.
Yeah, like, how do you even do that?
Pretty impressive, I guess.
Yeah, so he dropped it on Xbox. Don't know if you're into that, I guess. But that's all my news. Anyone else want to go?
I've got some news.
Let's go.
First thing, Bert, I was going to give you an update on my Venus flytraps.
Oh, good.
Two of them are not doing well. I had to repot them. So there's that. And then the other one is doing really good. It's growing 3 traps. One of them's got teeth forming now. It's pretty sweet.
Hot damn.
Yeah, and now I found a dead fly on my desk, so found it some food.
I gotta wiggle it to make it think it's alive.
No, it won't be usable, unfortunately. But okay, now my actual news. Did you guys see the new Thunderbolts and Captain America trailer?
Sent them to you. I sent them to you too.
You didn't send the Thunderbolts one?
I thought I did. I watched them both. They came out on the same day.
Yeah. Captain America one I know you saw. Bert, did you see that one?
No, I didn't.
You didn't see the Captain America one either?
I should have. I just didn't.
The Captain America one looked the same as the other ones to me. Didn't really change my mind. But I actually thought the Thunderbolts one looked really good.
I thought that they both looked really good. I was actually very impressed.
Yeah. Well, I don't agree about the Captain America one. It hasn't changed my mind yet. But I actually really want to see the Thunderbolts.
Well, from the thumbnail, it looks pretty good. I see Hopper.
The thumbnail.
I just like that Bucky doesn't seem pathetic and weak like he has been in the recent stuff.
That freaking scene in the Thunderbolts trailer was like one of the best. Like, that was awesome. The thing he did with the Hummers or with the Humvees.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I was like, wow, you're literally giving away the best part of the movie right now.
So like, I looked at the comments in that video. It was so funny. The very first one, they're like, holy shit, they remembered Bucky's a super soldier.
It was awesome, Bert. You gotta watch it. I was literally... And then the Red Guardian talking to Yelena about it was so funny.
I like how they're all
that's
just
the
fans.
Winter Soldier. Yeah, they're just all fanboying at Bucky. And he... Oh my god, it was so good. He literally rode up on a motorcycle and just fucked shit up.
He just took out like 6 cars. And then Bert, for the last one... He like shot their freaking like winch out or something. I don't remember how he got it, but
yeah.
And then he just grabbed the chain and stopped.
No, but first the way he stops on the freaking motorcycle was sick too.
And flips.
He just slams the brake. Yeah. Oh my god, it was so good. You gotta watch it.
What's cool
but
too?
Yeah, then he literally yanks the chain.
Yeah, and he just flips a car.
And flips it.
It's basically like
barehanded.
To me, at least, I think it's almost as badass as the helicopter thing. That it's like his helicopter moment. You guys know
Steve? You talking about Steve?
Yeah, but it's like Bucky's version
when he's holding the helicopter.
Yeah, except Bucky doesn't even fucking care. He just does it.
I didn't even think the helicopter moment was that like big a deal. He's had way better moments.
Yeah, but that's like the one that everyone's like. That's the Captain America moment. Besides,
really?
The hammer, obviously.
Wow, I never thought of that as his moment.
That's like the one you see in all the pictures, or when they're like, let's scale his strength. He stopped a helicopter.
That is true. I can vouch on that.
I guess that is true, yeah.
The point is, Thunderbolts looks pretty good. I love all of those characters except for... one that I didn't know. I think it was Ghost, probably, right?
What about Taskmaster? I thought you hated her.
Was she there? I guess I do hate her. Okay, 2 of the characters I don't like. I guess I thought they were the same person. 2 of the characters I don't like, but I love Yelena, I love Red Guardian, I love Bucky, and I really, really like John Walker. I feel like...
I like to hate John Walker, and now I don't hate him as much. I just feel bad for him.
I don't even hate him. I liked him even in the show because he's like the only normal fucking person. Like, he's the only one that reacts normally, I feel like.
Yeah, I guess. He does kill people, though.
Iron Man never killed someone?
I guess.
They all have killed someone at some point.
Didn't they blow up an apartment building in like some foreign country one time?
Yeah,
but that wasn't intention. They weren't intentionally killing people.
In Iron Man 1, he pulls... I guess they're terrorists, apparently, allegedly. But so were John Walker's guys. So, but in Iron Man 1, he pulls up to their own country and then just nails them in the face with guns.
That does happen.
That's no different than John Walker, except John Walker only killed one guy that was just involved in a murder.
I guess.
John Walker is the real Captain America.
That's gross.
Just based on how they did him in the show, okay? Maybe he's supposed to actually seem like a villain in the comics, but they just made him seem...
He definitely seemed like a villain in the show.
He seems not like that bad of a guy.
I don't think he's a bad guy, but he's definitely like... He's not Captain America.
I mean, no one should be Captain America is my initial thought, but, you know, I liked him more.
I like Sam as Cap, but
he's the Falcon, not Captain.
No, he has... The Falcon is going to be with him.
What?
No, the Falcon's him, and...
No, his
that one guy from the show?
Yeah, Joaquin Phoenix. No, not Joaquin Phoenix. Torres.
Yeah.
What the fuck's his name?
I know who you're talking about. The point is, though, Thunderbolts actually excited me. When does that come out?
March, I think.
Oh man, that's lame.
So far
or
from
May.
now.
Oh, it might be May, actually.
That's even worse.
I don't know, but it comes out right after Captain America.
Like same month, or?
No, Cap comes out in February, I think, and then I think Thunderbolts comes out a month or two after.
I'm still not that interested in Captain America, but I'll go see it. I'm still finding it hard to believe that he should be able to take on any sort of Hulk with no powers.
That's kind of wild.
Yeah, but he's not gonna win. Like he's gonna defeat Red Hulk in some other way.
We'll see. Maybe the Senator will just do better, and then the Hulk will be gone.
He's not gonna be gone. I doubt that, but he definitely isn't gonna just like roll up and punch him in the face and beat him.
That would be so troll, actually.
Yeah, he's gonna definitely get his ass beat. He's gonna think him, or like, I think it looked like Ross didn't want to be hulking out. Like it didn't look like it was his plan. I think the leader is like involved in that. Like,
maybe they're trying to get him kicked out of president or something.
Yeah, it has to do with the leader, the guy. Remember the guy that got the blood dripped on his head in the Hulk movie?
No, I haven't seen Hulk in like 15 years.
Yeah, well, they're bringing that character back, and they're bringing back Betty Ross.
He really said, "Remember this thing that happened in Hulk?" Of course not.
I don't even think I've saw those movies.
It's just one.
It's only one movie.
I rest my case.
You never saw the original Incredible Hulk?
I don't think
2008?
So.
It's not bad, but I don't I pretty much only remember the final fight.
Honestly, it has the best version of Hulk in the MCU, I think.
Yeah.
Like, it's the most savage Hulk has ever been since or before.
Classic Hulk, dude.
Yeah. But, yeah, they're bringing that guy back.
Guy I don't remember. Cool, I guess.
He's the main villain, it seems like.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Hopefully I'm proven wrong.
He has a really big green swollen head. It's kind of his thing.
Oh, nice. Well, is that your final?
Oh, and yeah, that was my final thing. But one other thing to that, Giancarlo Esposito is playing Sidewinder from the Serpent Society.
I don't know who that is.
He is Moff Gideon in The Mandalorian.
That's cool.
You know who I'm talking about?
No.
That actor. Oh my god, I love that actor. He's one of the most popular actors right now. He's also in something else. He might have been in Breaking Bad, maybe. I can't remember.
Is he Badger?
I don't know. I would have to see a picture. I know he's in something else. He's very famous for playing villains.
Interesting.
And it's weird that they haven't played Sidewinder because I feel like he could be.
He's the bad guy, the chicken guy.
I don't know. I never saw.
You never saw Breaking Bad?
Breaking Bad? No, I haven't.
What? You've never seen one of the top 3 greatest shows of all time in the history of the world?
Nope.
Go watch Breaking Bad. Are you kidding me?
It is him.
The chicken guy.
I don't know. His name's Gus.
Yeah, Gus.
Yeah. Wow, I actually came in clutch.
Wait, Gus is not the chicken guy. Gus is like the hitman, right?
No, he is the chicken guy.
Get the fuck
You're
out
thinking...
of here.
Thinking of...
Yeah, Gus Fring. What is the other guy's name?
He's Gus, and he's Moff Gideon in The Mandalorian, and now he's Sidewinder in this, and it's going to be cool. But I wish they would have given him like something other than Sidewinder. Serpent Society's kind of lame, but whatever.
I see. I was thinking of Mike, but...
Oh, yeah, that's his name.
But that's all my news.
He is the chicken guy. That's cool, though. That's cool. I have one more thing that I just forgot to say. They announced a window for GTA 6, fall 2025.
Cool. That
Cool,
means
so like literal year from now.
That's not
means
winter,
I can ask
though.
for a new computer.
At least it's not winter.
Yeah, I will be surprised if it doesn't move to winter, though.
We'll see. It's not like it'll
It'll
matter
probably
because
line
it's
up
going to
with,
be a
like,
year till
the
it comes to
holiday
PC,
season.
That's going to be insane when that drops.
right?
It's going to be a very surreal moment in my life.
It's going to be when I'll have to actually play console again because I got to play the campaign and then they probably won't have online for until it comes to PC like they usually do. So, you know, I'll do the same Rockstar strat. Play it on console even though I don't want to. Buy it again on PC when online comes out.
And then play it until hacking becomes a problem.
And then never play it again. Now, the key is to play it in the first week or two of online because that's when people hack money into you, even if you don't want it, and then you're just rich forever.
Man, I'm so excited for that.
I'll make sure to pre-order then.
Well, don't
those day one bonuses.
Pre-ordering doesn't matter, though, because they probably won't have online on release.
Well, when it comes out on PC.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
I'll pre-order that.
Good point. I hope it's cross-play, but it probably won't be, I guess, because they got that hacking issue always.
Yeah.
Yeah, unlikely.
Well, that wraps everything up. So what has everyone been up to?
I kind of already said what I've been up to. Raising Venus flytraps, playing Black Ops 6, zombies. That's pretty much it.
Make an Elder Scrolls character. Start playing that. You have it on your computer. I remember I bought it.
Yeah, maybe I'll do that.
At least download it because you probably have 100+ gig update.
It's downloaded.
Yeah, but when you launch it, it downloads the other stuff.
Oh, great. All right, well, I can do that.
Yeah, I've been pretty much doing nothing. I've just been doing schoolwork and trying to survive.
Oh, let's go.
That's good.
I've almost finished my Christmas shopping, Bert. I got you something good.
Nice. I'm just gonna
get you the same thing I got you last year, Bert.
Nice.
He doesn't even try, dude.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Anyways, I think
one day
that wraps up this episode. We got a good 45 minutes. Let's go, boys.
Nice. Yes. All right. Well, see everybody on the next one. Thank you for listening. Please interact, and we will see you guys next time.
Keep it salty.